Wait a minute. Oh, Lord have mercy. Phew. Any questions, family? No question. I just want to say hi and thank you for all you do for the community. Thank you, Sister Tiasha. Thank you, Sister Tiasha. Get out my text messages, fellas. Stay focused. Do you think it's best that we go back to Africa like Marcus Garvey said? Do you think that's the only way to get equality? Okay. Okay. The most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey never said we should all go back to Africa. The most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey never said we should go back to Africa. Lusty text. The most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey never said we should all go back to Africa. He said only those of us who have something to contribute to Africa, only those of us who have something to contribute to Africa should go back to Africa. We are a global people. We can remain a global people, but we have to build up Africa strong enough so she can protect us wherever we are in the world. That is the point of Pan-Africanism. You need your ancestral homeland to be strong enough to protect you in America, strong enough to protect you in England, strong enough to protect you in the Caribbean. You can live wherever you want in the world, but we must make Africa strong enough to protect us wherever we are. I'm not a pretendian, but I love to dine with you the next time you in Phoenix. And don't lick your lips like that. My beautiful African queens of Phoenix, where my Phoenix queens at? Where my Phoenix, Arizona queens at? I'm going to have to come on back to Phoenix right now. I'm going to have to come on back to Phoenix one time. You want me to call Suki Hana? I'm not calling Suki Hana at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not calling Suki Hana at 3 o'clock in the morning. DR.UMAR needs 3 wives. That's what I'm talking about, sister. That's the type of sister I want to hear from. She said, I need 3 wives. She said, I need 3 wives. Do you have a 3-wife team ready? Do you have a 3-wife team ready? Give up the Suki Hana. I didn't say, she said I need 3 wives. One of the black queens on the feed said I need 3 wives. What you getting mad at me for? You can have 3 wives because I will not be one of them. I need to be part of that 3-wife team. The queens is pulling up in the text messages. The queens is pulling up for the 3-wife club. How do you feel about Haiti being taken over by the gang leader? Listen, those gangs in Haiti are being financed by white corporations. Nobody's going to make me think anything other than that unless they're taking care of the people. If they're not taking care of the people, they're being financed by white corporations. Don't be fooled. Do you believe Booker T. Washington is a coon because he wanted blacks to conform? I don't think he wanted blacks to conform. Booker T. Washington told the white man what he wanted to hear while he was building black institutions. Booker T. Washington told white people what they wanted to hear while he was building the National Negro Business League. Booker T. Washington told Caucasian Nation what they wanted to hear while he was financing civil rights lawsuits on behalf of black people. Booker T. Washington told white people what they wanted to hear while he was using Tuskegee Institute as a hideout for revolutionary blacks. You got to study Pan-Africanist Booker T. Washington. You got to study Pan-Africanist Booker T. Washington. You got to study Pan-Africanist Booker T. Washington. She said, ain't nothing wrong with the three wives building together. Uh-oh. Let me find out I'm going to get three wives tonight on my text messages. Let me find out I'm having lunch in Atlanta tomorrow with my three-wife club. Lord have mercy. We about to take over Black America. Give me three queens dedicated to the struggle. Give me three queens dedicated to the struggle. I will remake Black America. Give me three queens. Give me a three-wife club, and we will take over Black America. Who wants to be on the three-wife club? This is not about Punani. This is about Black power. This is not about Punani. This is about Black power. Give me a three-wife club. I got one already. I got one wife. Savannah, Georgia says she in for it. I got one wife. Savannah, Georgia says she wants part of the three-wife team. So we got a Georgia queen that already stepped up. Go to bed, beloved. You have 5 minutes to get in the bed. Doc, I'm a corner boy and I'm going to be at the Lenox Mall protecting you. Thank you, my brother. Shout out to all the corner boys who be holding me down across the country. I want to get involved in Pan-Africanism. Who should I be linking with in New Orleans? St. Louis Queen, wifey number 2. So we got a wifey in Savannah. We got a wifey in St. Louis. We got a wifey in Savannah. We got a wifey in St. Louis. Savannah, Georgia says she wifey number 1. St. Louis says she's happily wifey number 2. You said James Baldwin, but I thought it was Ralph Ellison who wrote Invisible Man. Thank you for the correction. Thank you for the correction. It might have been Ralph Ellison who wrote Invisible Man. I stand corrected. Let me see. Thank you for the correction. Yep, Ralph Ellison wrote Invisible Man, not James Baldwin. My apologies. Thank you for the correction. I love an intelligent African. I love an intelligent African. Thank you for the correction. I love an intelligent African. It was Ralph Ellison who wrote Invisible Man. Volunteered to be wifey number 3 from Nassau, Bahamas. Brothers and sisters, it's getting crazy at 3 in the morning. Brothers and sisters, it's getting crazy at 3 in the morning. We got a Bahamas wifey number 3. We got Savannah wifey number 1, St. Louis wifey number 2, Bahamas wifey number 3. What y'all want me to do, family? What y'all want me to do? I'm going to have a Zoom with the 3 wifeys. Go to sleep. She said go to sleep. Hello, DR.UMAR. Hope everything is well. I'm a young 28-year-old Pan-Africanist. I believe you'll be one of the main people in the world to understand my unquenchable thirst for knowledge, history, science of culture. We desperately need an African world meeting. I've obtained so much knowledge, I can't hold it. Yes, young king, we will be working together soon, young king. I'm going to have a young Pan-Africanist conference. Under 30, a young Pan-Africanist conference. Will you be in San Diego anytime soon? I don't have San Diego on the calendar, but I will reach out to Queen Mother Makeda of the World Beat Center in San Diego. I don't have San Diego on the agenda, but I will reach out to Queen Mother Makeda of the World Beat Cultural Center in San Diego and see if we can set something up. I ain't seen my San Diego family I just got an invite for Richmond, California. I never spoke in Richmond. I just got an invite for Richmond, California. DR.UMAR, how come Africa, wait a minute. Kamala says she can't do nothing for blacks unless it benefits everybody. And y'all still want to vote for. My mom is fully black. My dad is 50% black, 50% white because his dad is black. Am I African? Of course you're African. Of course you're African. You just gave me a 75% mix. Of course you are African. If you psychologically identify. Do you psychologically identify as African? I'm going to have a Zoom meeting with my St. Louis wife, my Savannah, Georgia wife, and my Bahamas wife. Can these women, oh Lord, behave, ladies, behave, behave, behave. You already know I'm wife number 3, my birthday coming up, and I will soon be age eligible. I already gave you my wifey resume. Okay, so we might got to do 4 wives. The 4 Wife Club. Isn't there a sitcom called the 4 Wife Club? Ain't Jilly from Philly? Isn't there a mini series called the 4 Wife Club or something? Phoenix says she's the 3rd wife. So we're going to have 5 wives. We got a Phoenix wife, a Philly wife, a Savannah, Georgia wife, a St. Louis, Missouri wife, and a Nassau, Bahamas wife. We got the 5 Wife Club. I'm going to have a private meeting at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for the 5 Wife Club. I would like to be one of your wives. I make $98,000 a year. And I'm 5'5", thick in the thighs. I hate the fact my skin is so high yellow. I'm very insecure about it. I battle with social anxiety. My mom is fully black. Listen. The colors of the red, black, and green flag has red at the top because your blood makes you African, not the amount of melanin in your skin. Your blood makes you African, not the amount of melanin in your skin. Your blood makes you African, not the amount of melanin in your skin, my sister. Don't be insecure because you're light skin. Don't be insecure because you're bright skin. Don't be insecure because you're pale skin. Don't be insecure because you are albino. You are still African. You are still beautiful. You are still my sister. We come in all colors, all shades, and none are any better than the other. Your status in the African race is not due to complexion. Your status in the African race is not due to skin tone. Your status in the African race is not due to how much melanin you have. Your status in the African race is due to how much you do for African people. How much you struggle and sacrifice and work for African people. That's where the status comes from. You are a beautiful African lemonade queen, a beautiful African pina colada queen. Be proud of that. Your auntie Gwen Jones, who lives, your mother's sister. This must be the wrong text. I don't have an auntie named Gwen Jones. You're a busy man. When is your availability to open and have a discussion? I want to see my Pan-African clothing line. I'm starting with the hats. Send me a Pan-African hat, my brother. Send me a Pan-African hat, my brother. I got a big head, though, brother. Make sure the hat got enough bucket space. Y'all be sending me hats with no bucket space. I got a big head, man. And I got a lot of hair on my head. I need some bucket space. I got a black breastfed head. I was breastfed. My mother breastfed me. Have you ever visited Malcolm's grave? Of course. Why haven't you visited? I'm reaching out to see if I can schedule a podcast. don't want to invite you. Do you think Malcolm X had a more positive impact on our people than Dr. King? They both did. I don't want to compare. I don't want to compare. Of course, the Honorable Frederick Douglass and the Honorable Marcus Garvey are uncomparable and untouchable, but I don't want to compare. Does your family also do what you do? No, I'm the only revolutionary Pan-Africanist alive in my family. I'm the only revolutionary Pan-Africanist alive in my family. Nobody else is a I'm the only one. Yes, I saw the Malcolm X house. 215-989-9858. King Kong is in the building. One love.